Girls, it's Tuesday. So today, this week's theme is supposed to be our childhood. Either that or two truths and a lie, and my head's not working enough to come up with two truths and a lie. So I was going through family photos recently trying to find pictures for my grandma to put in that book I showed you last time. And so I figured I would show you some of the photos I took out for my dad, because he wasn't involved in my life when I was a kid, so he doesn't have any of those pictures. This is my father's mother, my grandma Sally. She's in heaven now. My mom, and then me as a baby. This is me. I'm not sure. It's obviously after Beauty and the Beast came out, because my family kind of made a little Beauty and the Beast hand-drawn shirt. Whoever did the artwork was really good. I think it was my mom. But yeah, I was tiny. You can see like a little old-fashioned Disney picture on the wall there, because Disney's always been part of my life. This is me at my elementary school. I liked that outfit. It looked kind of like a school uniform. I kind of liked it. Even though we didn't have school uniforms, that was kind of the style of it, and I liked it a lot. I found this one interesting. It's me as a baby with a little book. It was a really nice way it was laid out, and I thought it was interesting they chose to show me with a book, because I ended up being a bookworm later in life. I had no hair when I was a little baby. This is me with my cousin. You might remember her from high school. That was from the same photo shoot, but me by myself. Oh, this one's cute. They had me on like a little rocking chair. I think it was Christmas time, because the clothes are a little bit more Christmassy. This one is obviously Christmas time. I look like I'm like 2 or 3 years old. Probably 2. I look pretty tiny. And me with a little stuffed dog. It's obviously a prop, because I don't remember that dog. Let's see, what else we got here? Oh, I love the grin on my face here. It looks like I'm trying to get into something. This is from the same day. I was pretty tiny there. Here's another hairless picture, pretty much. When I was little, they always thought that I was a boy. Yeah. The only other one in here that's really good is this one is 4 generations. It's me, my mom, my mom's mom, the grandma that I live with, Paula, and then Paula's mom, who we called Nana, and her name was Eleanor. So that was pretty cool to get all 4 generations. I was really lucky that my grandparents were really involved in my childhood. I think that part of the reason they were so involved was to help make up for the fact that my mom was a single parent, and my dad kind of wasn't in the picture. Yeah, so they kind of were there to help fill the space that was left by not having my dad. And I got to learn a lot of values from them. So in a lot of ways, I'll think of things in an old-fashioned viewpoint because of the influence of my grandparents being so involved in my childhood. I lived kind of in the Mexican-y, not so great part of town. Like, most of the people around us were Hispanics, and it was a very poor neighborhood. And you could hear gunshots at night. Really wasn't a great place to live around. But I had a few friends that I would go hang out with. There was a boy across the street who was, I think, a little bit younger than me, but around my age. His name was George. And I remember I had totally had a crush on George. And his mom and my mom were good friends. And then a couple houses down in one direction, there was 2 brothers, Jesse and Gabriel. And Jesse was closer to my age. And he was kind of like the bad boy type figure. And like one of the drug dealers was his mom's boyfriend and stuff. So, yeah. But when I was little, Gabriel used to have this huge crush on me, his little brother, and I would come up to my grandparents' house in Lake County when they first moved up here. I would come and spend the summer going back and forth with them. And Gabriel used to come to the house when I wasn't there, and he'd go, "Is my honey home?" And whenever my mom told me, I'd like turn bright red and be completely mortified. But yeah, they were pretty good friends. And I remember one year, before we had the gate blocking off our backyard, I did a little puppet show at one of my windows. Like, Jesse came over during the night, and he was outside, and I was doing a little puppet show with some of my toys with him. And yeah, it was really special. I kind of had interesting friendships growing up because I went to school in the school district where my my grandparents' house was, which was like half an hour drive from where I lived. And because I lived so far away, I didn't get to hang out with my friends outside of school unless it was like a birthday party or something. And so I had my home friends, and then I had my school friends, but there was never any overlap between them. And I think that's part of the reason why my friendships weren't as strong when I was young as they ended up being in Lake County, because when I came to Lake County, not only am I spending all this time at school, but we would be at each other's houses all the time, do the slumber parties, and all kinds of fun stuff together. And I didn't have that to help solidify my bonds when I was in elementary school. And it kind of makes me sad, because I know that there were people I really cared about, but it's hard to stay close to someone when you only are seeing them at recess and lunch, when you're at school, and then you have no other time with them. It's hard for the bonds to stay as strong. So I'm very grateful that I had some pretty cool friends. But anyways, I will go now. My mom is having her gallbladder taken out, and Grandma and I are going to go down to the hospital while she has the surgery. So gotta get going. I love you, girls. Bye. Now to find the button. Need to bye-bye. Spunky, say bye to everybody. Say bye. You're ignoring me. Okay.